We'll do this step by step, and after we're done, you're going to see how easy this is. We got our eggs, lemons, and carrots, and now let's get to cooking. We'll do this step by step, and after we're done, you're going to see how truly easy this was. First, I'm going to make a nice blend of garlic. This is a garlic powder, and some salt, and black pepper. We're gonna need this mixture to season our chicken. We'll just mix this for a little bit and set it aside. So for schnitzel, for breading, you're gonna need some breadcrumbs, and we're gonna go with a panko because they're a little bit more coarse, and I kind of like them that way. You're gonna need some regular flour, and of course you're gonna need some eggs. Having fresh homegrown eggs makes a huge difference. Before blending, you're gonna add a little bit more black pepper and some more salt. Now, if you wish, you can also add some chopped parsley, or you can add chopped parsley into your breadcrumbs. We'll leave the eggs and the breadcrumbs aside, and now we're gonna start working on a chicken breast. Make sure to inspect each piece, and if you find some fat attached to it or maybe membranes, remove it so that you have a clean piece of chicken breast. And once ready, just slice it very thinly to about this size and this thickness. To make this process easy, use your sharpest and the thinnest knife. In the next step, we are going to tenderize the meat, and we are going to thin it even more. But first, let's put seasoning on both sides. Once done, we're gonna start the process of breading the chicken. And when you cook, always think about the ways which are most practical and functional so that you are quick and efficient. I'm gonna flour the chicken lightly and shake off all the excess flour before I dip it in an egg mix. After this, chicken is going to breadcrumbs. This is so much more fun if you can have a helper or two. So this is a great opportunity to invite your kids in the kitchen and maybe ask them to help you through some of these steps. If you wish, this is something that you can do way ahead of time, meaning that to cut the preparation time, especially if you're hosting, these are the steps that you can do a day before. Also, once you have your schnitzel ready for frying, you don't have to fry them all the same day. You can just fry as needed. So this way you can have fresh hot schnitzel throughout a couple of 3 days. Let's clean up, and then I'm gonna start working on our carrots. When you cook, it's very important to keep your kitchen and your work area clean and organized. This actually applies to so many jobs because no matter what you do, staying organized while you do it is very important. These are the carrots I picked earlier from my garden, and as you can see, each one is different. They're different color, different shape, and this is why I like growing my own carrots, because they're so much fun and the taste is incredible. I never really liked carrots until I started growing my own. I'm moving on to frying the chicken, and I'm using olive oil, but there are other oils that could be better or cheaper, so it's entirely up to you which type of oil you use. Now the carrots are halfway done and oil is nice and hot, I'm gonna start frying the chicken. Achieving just the right oil temperature is very important if you want to achieve this golden crust. But also with the right temperature, you'll be able to seal the moisture of the meat in. This is our ultimate goal with the schnitzel, and that is crunchy golden crust with the juicy and moist meat inside. Before you taste it, make sure to add a little bit of lemon juice. You just can't go wrong with a dish like this. And adding some fried carrots instead of French fries, this meal is now not just tasty, but also good for you. My true goal here is to teach you how to cook and to encourage you to eat more real homemade foods. If you have any suggestions to what we should cook next, feel free to reach out to me through vladab.com. Until then, and until the next cooking adventure, please take good care of yourself and those around you.